What's up guys, Jay Walia here. Welcome back to yet another installment of Pura Vida. Now today, of course, as you can see, I've got my nice traditional wear on. It's the month-long celebration of Eid right here in Malaysia and across the world as well. So a blessed Eid to everyone, all of our Muslim friends out there, all of my Muslim viewers out there, you know, have a blessed Eid. And of course, you know, it's loads of good food, loads of family time, you know, loads of great fun times, which also means loads of cigar time as well. And today we're gonna check out a rather special cigar. This is the La Gloria Cubana. It's an exclusivo, it's a regional exclusive Asia Pacifico. This cigar is dubbed the Revolution. Now this cigar was released in 2015. It's got quite a hefty size. I've had this cigar quite a few times before, and you know what, it's been great, but I can't wait to bring you guys the flavor profile of the cigar itself. But before that, the inspection. Coming in at a length of 5 by 1/8 inches long with a hefty 55 ring gauge right there. Now this is a very similar Vitola in size and length, exactly just like the Romeo Julieta White Churchill, featuring a rather veiny looking wrapper, but it's got a very sort of milk chocolate color to it. Foot looks relatively well packed. Triple cap is expertly applied. And of course the beautiful La Gloria Cubana band and the secondary Exclusivo Asia Pacifico band. It's a rather rustic looking cigar, but you know, trust me, in person it looks much better. Of course, one of the classic brands of Cuba itself, and it is currently owned by the Cifuentes family, which, if that name sounds familiar, these guys own the Ramon Allones brand and more famously the Partagas marca itself. So it's still produced in that exact same factory until today. The regional exclusive sort of line is something special that Habanos SA has commissioned. Every year, a bunch of cigars, more specifically a bunch of worldwide distributors actually, they get to have a regional exclusive, you know. So like this is for the Asia Pacific exclusive, and you know, the distributor that it goes to is Pacific Cigars, which is based in Hong Kong itself. So you know, depending on which part of the world you are, you know, I believe in the UK it's Hunters and Frankau, in Croatia it's Camelot, you know, they're different sort of distributors from all over the world itself. Now what happens is that they get offered cigars in very unique vitolas, in very unique sizes itself, and it's just unique to that region of the world, except for a rather special Montecristo line that's become its own brand altogether, called the Edmundo Dantes in Mexico. Yeah. So this cigar was released, as I mentioned earlier, in 2015, but it only hit the markets in 2016, and of course that's not surprising with all of the releases from Habanos of late as well. You know, the cigar itself is leaning towards the trend of heavier ring gauges, you know, but like I mentioned a little earlier, this Vitola, I don't find it all that unique because it is the same as the Romeo Julieta White Churchill. This factory name for the Vitola is called Montesco, if I'm not mistaken, and this is a Robusto Grande, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. You know, the ash on this cigar is such a beautiful color to it, such a beautiful texture to it. You know, this cigar, of course, was released in the year 2015, and this cigar comes from a box from the 2015 release itself. So, you know, it's really cool to see what 3 years of age has done to the flavor profile of the cigar. It is a very mild flavored cigar, so I wouldn't recommend it for the novices. You know, you really got to be able to pick the flavors out. It's really sweet. It's got a very light heather honey sort of flavor profile on the palate. It's very creamy, of course, and that's one of the unique features that I love about this cigar. It's got a very sort of honey creaminess to it, a very woody core at the end of the day, you know, an almost somewhat sort of muted spice, you know, cardamom. I can get a bit more of cloves It is a very wonderful flavor profile on the palate. Not too overpowering, not too strong as well. You're not getting any sort of cedar undertones to it. No such thing. You're getting very woody spice on the palate. And just a very, very creamy core. Reminds me a lot of the El Rey del Mundo Chua Supreme. Still smoking brilliantly well. Now, in the second third, you're getting an evolution of flavor. Not too drastically different, I must say, from the first third itself, but amazingly, the level of sweetness has gone up. You're getting a very caramel-like undertone now. So before this, you were getting light heather honeyed sweetness. And now you're getting a different sort of sweetness, but more with darker undertones, almost like caramel itself. A very buttery, soft feel on the palate too. The smoke production on this cigar is just lush, To put it simply, it's lush. Check this out. Nice, thick, creamy smoke. The cream element is still very strong. The woody element has somewhat died down and it's being replaced with a very beautiful floral note. I'm getting notes very redolent of vanilla, lavender, the likes of that. This is one of those cigars that you can retrohale anytime because it does not have that sort of peppery, spicy sort of feel to it, so it's not going to get the sinuses going, Very soft, very dessert-like flavors. Not the most complicated of cigars, but a very, very beautiful flavor profile on the palate. The evolution of flavor is more or less the same, It's called revolution, not evolution. So it's not the most evolutionary of cigars that you would find out there. But you're getting a very nice coffee finish now on the palate. So still, the sweetness has died down a little, but the sweetness is still there nonetheless. Very sort of dark caramelly sort of sweetness. Still plumes of smoke, ample cream right there. But you're also getting a very nice sort of coffee finish, a milk coffee finish. And I think the combination of the creaminess of a cigar is sort of lending to its milky sort of texture, milky sort of flavor profile on the palate. So still very beautiful, still very dessert-like flavor, It's a dessert stick, but one thing I would recommend is to not pair the cigar with a beverage that's too overpowering because it will take over the whole cigar altogether. So, like I'm just having it without any beverage at all. The cigar is the dessert itself, Great flavor profile. I'm really enjoying it, the flavor is not going to evolve too much, so I'm going to end the review here. Go out and get a cigar if you can still find it. They are limited to production of 2,500 boxes. Yes, that's right, worldwide, 2,500 boxes exclusive to the Asia Pacific region. So, I don't know how many of these are left 3 years on, but if you can find yourself a couple of sticks, go and get it. And I'm sure the age that's already on the cigars will go a load a whole way through to sort of lend that beautiful flavor profile to it. That's all from me, Jay Walia. I'll see you guys at the next installment of Pura Vida reviews. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and happy smoking. And once again, to all of my Muslim subscribers out there, a blessed Eid to all of y'all. Have fun and party safe. Life's love letters, it gets no better, I'll be